You're folding shirts that you won't wear into that busted midnight suitcase. You say it's really not a big deal. Eyes on the floor, not on my face. Mug on the counter, going cold. Your key still hanging by the door. You laugh too quick and nothing much, like you've already left this floor. I feel the distance in your breathing. You're here but half a world away. If I could press pause on this evening, what would I even say before you fade away? Out of these walls, out of my days, before your shadow leaves the side of our bed, the space where you sleep. Give me one truth, one crack in the armor, one reason to fight, to beg you to stay. Let me touch your heart before you fade away. You trace a ring mark on the table where your glass used to always sit. There's one small box by the doorway full of notes you never opened yet. You say you might come back and get them, but your voice falls flat halfway through. You zip your coat like pulling curtains on the last clear view of you. I hear goodbye between your sentences, hanging heavy in the quiet air. If I could rewind to when we started, would we still end up here before you fade away? Out of these walls, out of my days, before your shadow leaves the side of our bed, the space where you sleep. Give me one truth, one crack in the armor, one reason to fight, to beg you to stay. Let me touch your heart before you fade away. If I say you drew the line right through my name, chalk on the floor like I was your blame. You talk about healing, but you keep that score, counting every crack in my front door. You say you're the one, tried to make this right, but you sleep just fine while I shake all night. You keep your head low, hung by the bed, but I know the things you never said. You paint yourself as almost safe, but I'm the ghost you never faced. These are the walls we never broke. You left your fingerprints in smoke. Said you were shattered, said you tried, but you were building while I cried. Every excuse you ever spoke, brick by brick, became your code. You called it hurt, you called it home, but these are the walls, these are the walls you never broke. You love a good story where you're almost clean, smudge a little dirt so you still look sweet. You rewrite the ending in a softer light, but you skip the scene where you cut me twice. You keep your hands clean, washing it down, say all the right words, leave the truth out. You crave confession, but not your own. You fear the mirror more than alone, more than alone. These are the walls we never broke. You left your fingerprints in smoke. Said you were shattered, found an old box, back of the top shelf. Bent postcards, coffee stains from a different self. Half-finished lines, dates I tried to forget. Your name in the margins on letters I never sent. These are the letters I never sent. Folded confessions I kept to myself. Every I love you I didn't dare write turned into weight that I carried at night. These are the letters I never sent. All of the words that got stuck in my chest. If I had mailed even one back then, would you be here? Would you be here? Tickets from train rides where I rehearsed your name, paused at your station, then stayed on the same lane. Ink on my fingers, but nothing on your hands. I wrote us a future and left it in the past. These are the letters I never sent. Folded confessions I kept to myself. Every I miss you I tore from the page, lived in my throat like a quiet ache. These are the letters I never sent. All of the words that got stuck in my chest. If I had mailed even one back then, would you be here? Would you be here? I read them aloud to the empty room. How your laughter echoes from when we were new. I press my forehead to paper gone thin. You hang your coat by my front door, dripping over my clean kitchen floor. You laugh it off, say, guess I brought a storm. But your hands are ice and I just want them warm. Take me through the rain, don't leave me in the doorway. Let it soak my name, if it means I walk your way. If your clouds roll in again, I'll stand right where I am. Take me through the rain, I'll hold you by the hand. Kettle sings, steam fogs the glass, blurred little houses, cars rushing past. You trace a heart in the window's gray, ask, are you sure you want to stay? say you're used to leaving before the flood comes in, but I was built for weather, not for giving in. So if the sky breaks open and the street lights fade, oh, I'll be your little harbor. You don't have to be afraid. Take me through the rain. Breath in my throat, your coat on the chair, one glass still full, your shadow on the stair. You stood in the doorway, half in the dark, half in the light. Coffee gone cold on the table, we've been arguing all night. You said my name like a question, like you were checking I was real. Hands in your pockets shaking, like you were scared of what you'd feel. All the little almost scattered on the floor, every promise fraying at the edges of the door. That was the night we fell apart. You turned away, took half my heart. Every word we didn't say, still echoing in this place. I reached for you, you pulled back slow. I was already letting go, frozen in the doorway of your car. The night we fell apart. Weeks of sleeping sideways, backs turned to different skies. We kept our phones on silent, kept our hurt behind our eyes. You held the steering wheel too tightly, I traced the raindrops on the glass. We laughed at something on the radio, pretending we could make it last. Oh, all the little old ones crowded in your gaze, all the routes we never took, fading like the day. That was the night we fell apart. You turned away, took half my heart. Every word we didn't say, still echoing in this place. I reached for you, you pulled back slow. Eyes already letting go, frozen in the doorway of your car. The night we fell apart. Low grass rising, temporary wounds. You said maybe someday I'll laugh like it was fine. Coffee getting cold between us. You keep checking your phone, then the time you're here but you're halfway leaving. I hear the silence underline every line. You talk about work about traffic, everything except what's on your mind. I feel your eyes skip over mine, like you're scared of what you'll find. All these careful little sentences circling the truth each time. All the words we left behind sit heavy on my tongue tonight. Every it's okay I never meant, every I'm fine that came and went. All the words we left behind are piled up on this bedroom floor. If we'd set them then, not later, would we need them anymore? I still hear your key in the doorway, even though it's been months since you came. I still sleep on my side of the mattress, leave your half untouched like a frame. Friends keep saying you should move on, but I'm still answering to your name. I read our fights like scripture, searching margins for a sign. Where did it always start to tremble? When did yours stop meaning mine? You said, be careful. I said, I'll try. You measured every risk. I just stepped outside. You wrapped me in your warning, like armor made of doubt, tracing every worst case, till I had to tune you out. I shook off all that trembling, walked barefoot through the rain. Every little heartbreak taught me how to carry pain. I was braver than you knew, taking hits you never saw, learning how to stand back up with my back against the wall. You thought I'd shatter if I moved away from you, but every time the sky fell through, I was braver than you knew, braver than you knew. You saw me as you're fragile, as if I might break in two. You never saw the midnights I stitched my own heart through. I bled from words like razor wire, still showed up anyway, smiling in the mirror when the color drained away. I was braver than you knew, taking hits you never saw, learning how to stand back up with my back against the wall. You thought I'd shatter if I moved away from you, but every time the sky fell through, I was braver than you knew, braver than you knew. I wasn't made of glass, I was fire in a small frame. You named me weak, but I carried all that blame. Now watch me walk head high past every wound you drew. I did that on my own. I did that, I did that. Quiet kitchen light at 2 a.m., steam from your cup curling in the air, your sweater on the back share. Names in the dust on the window. You said someday this might all change. Laughed it off, but I heard the quake in your breath on that wooden floor. Fingers tracing circles near the door. In another life, but wait, I got slow. Sunday papers, coffee getting cold. Every little fight would end in jokes. We'd grow old. We'd grow old. In another life, you would be mine. No packed bags waiting by the drive. I'd learn how to keep you this time, but not in this life, not in this life. You said the mug by my shaking hand, steam curling up like things we never planned. You say my name so quiet I almost miss your thumb traces the edge of my wrist. Hold me while it hurts. Don't fix a single thing. Just breathe against my shoulder. Let the silence sing. I don't need the perfect words, just your heartbeat through my shirt. Stay right here, steady and unsure. Hold me, hold me while it hurts. I fold the day into crumpled sleeves, laugh at myself so I don't have to grieve. You don't pretend that you understand. You just sit close, knees barely touch, then land. Hold me while it hurts. Don't fix a single thing. Just breathe against my shoulder. Let the silence fall apart slowly, right here in your shirt. Soft hands on the keys, heart in my throat. One breath, one beat, and I start to let you go. You were the picture on my nightstand, dust on the frame, but I held tight every goodbye that I rehearsed, then swallowed it down each time. You were the name inside my phone that lit up like hope at 2 a.m. I gave you pieces I can't get back. You never learned my silence. When I finally let you go, I won't be breaking, I'll be breaking through all of the weight I used to hold. Falls like rain from the sky turned blue. I feel my feet on the ground again. Find out how bright my own light can glow. This is the day my heart says no. When I finally let you go, yeah, I finally let you go. I packed your sweater in a small box, found an old note in the sleeve. Don't ever leave, you wrote in blue ink. Funny how you left first, not me. I walk past places that could haunt me. Same old booth, same crooked smile, but in the window I see my face, looking back a little freer each time. When I finally let you go, I won't be breaking, I'll be breaking through all of the weight I used to hold. Falls like rain from the sky turned blue. I feel my feet on the ground again. Find out how bright my own light can glow. This is the day my heart says no. When I finally let you go, finally let you go. I forgive the girl who begged you, who took the blame for every storm. I forgive the love that bent me, trying to fit your shattered form. I forgive